Good morning, church. This is Pastor Mike. I wanted to ask you this morning, where are the lonely places in your day? Now, when I ask that, it almost sounds like it's a bad thing, a negative thing to find those lonely places, but I want to encourage you to think about where they are for you. I know everybody's situations right now are very different, and some people might have more than enough lonely places to choose from, while others at home might have a lot of things going on in their life. They might have kids who are always around and trying to teach them and make sure they're doing their schooling and trying to do everything else in the house with everyone crowded together. That might be more difficult. But I want to encourage you to find those lonely moments. Really, when we do that, we do the exact same thing that Jesus did. And we realize that there's something special about those lonely moments, the opportunities that they present to us, because Jesus found them for a purpose. In the first chapter of Mark, Mark tells us that Jesus, even in the midst of all of his healings, his public ministry, when tons of people were coming to him, he made a point to go out in the early morning while it was still dark, and he left the house and went to a lonely place in order to pray. Jesus knew that no place is truly lonely because everywhere we go is an opportunity to encounter the presence of God. Now, why wait until you're in a lonely place, until no one else is around? Like many of us can imagine, if you've been at home with a bunch of people, then you might say, I definitely get it. Sometimes when there's too much going on around us, it can crowd out the voice of God. It can be hard to have that relationship. And I know that right now we can think about it in terms of isolation at home. We can think about it in terms of the coronavirus and the fear that goes on. But the truth is, it can be hard to find those lonely moments even when everything is going exactly as it always has. If it's work stress or troubles, if it's doing things with our family, if it's anything going on, just the fears and the stresses and the troubles of this world always seem to crowd out our time for prayer. But I want to encourage you, find that lonely place. Find a place where no one else is. It doesn't have to be before the sun is up in the morning like it was for Jesus. The point wasn't when and where. The point was who he was devoting his attention to. He was looking for God's voice and guidance in the middle of a difficult time. And so I pray that you will do the same, that you will find God's voice, that you will be encouraged by what he has to say, and that you will realize that his love and his care and his protection for you extend from now until eternity. So find that quiet place. Pour yourself a cup of coffee and enjoy it. Enjoy your time in the presence of God. God bless you.